Hello and welcome to my Finding Donor video series. So much of fundraising is reactive, showing a potential donor around a project at a time that suits their diary or reporting back to the board on a query they have. Research generally tends to be more proactive as it's less dependent on others, and of course there are exceptions to this. However, this very fact also means it often slips down the list of priorities until it's right at the bottom of your to-do list, and quite often gets overtaken by other more urgent tasks. So today I thought I'd deal with getting organised. My first tip is to set specific times in your diary each day or week for research. Whatever time you have available, make sure, and this is important, that you block it off in your diary as research time. Make it untouchable, as it were. Do this according to what works best for you. So perhaps you have a day for research. Block it out for research in your calendar. But it might be that you only have half a day, or that you have to spread your research workload across the week. Or perhaps you actually prefer to work on different tasks and enjoy lots of variety in your day, in which case working in short bursts will probably work best for you in terms of giving you focus. But whatever you do, make sure that the time that you have available for research is blocked out in your diary and keep it a priority. Now, my next tip is to do with the 25-minute rule. And I believe this is based on something called the Pomodoro principle, which says that we can only concentrate for around half an hour at a time before we become distracted. So with this in mind, schedule in 25 to 30-minute chunks of time during your research and break down specific research tasks into these 25-minute chunks. And set an alarm to go off every 25 minutes. Now, it might sound a bit daft, but it does actually work. So if you're looking for donors for a specific project, dedicate the first 25 minutes to find your top 1 or 2 prospects. Then take a short break. Or if you're researching a specific prospect, spend 25 minutes finding out everything you can about them. The important thing is you stop after 25 minutes, take a break, get away from the desk, do something else, have a cup of tea, whatever it is. Do not do any research, then come back to it 5 minutes later. And as I say, it does sound daft, but it does work, and it will help you to refocus and stop you going off on tangents, when you're reading an article and think, oh, that's interesting, and suddenly you realise you've spent 10 minutes looking at something else that has nothing to do with your current research priority. So, get focused and stay focused by setting your priorities for the week and be clear about what it is that you're aiming to achieve that week. So for example, you might write yourself a list of specific aspects that you're looking for. Prospects who support capital projects within your area, or prospects who support projects within the youth field who are capable of giving £20,000 or more. Check with yourself on every time you find a new prospect, do they fit with your current priorities for the week? And this can help you to stay focused and on task, as that's the first thing you should ask yourself when you start to research a new prospect. Do they fit with the current priority? If they don't, but they might be a fit for your charity in the future or for a different project, jot their name down, but don't spend time this week if they don't fit with your current priority. And share your research priorities with staff and board and your chief exec so that they get an idea of what it is that you're looking for and they can contribute to your research too. So those are my top 3 tips. Set specific times in your diary, work to the 25-minute rule, and set priorities for the week. Good luck with your research, and get more tips at my website, activatefundraising.com.